My family demanded I pay for their vacation after they ruined my daughter's birthday. I transferred the money to my own account instead. My parents showed up to my daughter's first birthday party drunk. Not tipsy, drunk. My mom was already slurring when she walked through the door at 2 p.m., wine glass in hand like it was an accessory. I'd spent 3 weeks planning this party, hired a photographer, decorated the entire house with a princess theme, ordered custom invitations. The centerpiece was a 3-tier castle cake, $800, hand-painted fondant princesses, edible glitter, the works. My daughter's name spelled out in sugar flowers on top. Everything was perfect until my mom decided to admire the cake up close. She was gesturing wildly while talking to my aunt about how ridiculous I was being for spending so much on a party for a baby. Her elbow swung back and hit the table. The cake crashed to the floor. Frosting splattered across my clean hardwood. Little fondant princesses scattered everywhere like casualties. My mom laughed. Actually laughed. Oops. Honestly, honey, you always go overboard. It's just a baby. She won't even remember this. Could have gotten a $20 cake from Walmart and she'd be just as happy. My sister Jessica was recording on her phone, giggling like it was the funniest thing she'd ever seen. Oh my god, this is going straight to Instagram. When you spend more on a cake than most people spend on groceries. Then she walked over and handed me a crumpled gift bag. Inside was a broken plastic toy from the dollar store. Still had the 50-cent clearance sticker on it. The package was already opened and one of the wheels was missing. Sorry, my kids played with it first, Jessica shrugged. But she's only one. She won't know the difference. You spoil her enough already. My dad stood up and raised his beer bottle like he was delivering some profound wisdom. Maybe now you'll finally learn not to waste money trying to impress everyone. We raised you better than this show-off nonsense. A few relatives actually started clapping. My Uncle Bob shouted, "Here, here," from across the room. My cousin was nodding along like my dad had just solved world hunger. The whole room stared at me, waiting. Some were smirking. Others looked uncomfortable but said nothing. Several were already pulling out their phones to photograph the cake disaster. My daughter started crying from her high chair, picking up on all the tension in the room. I looked down at the destroyed cake, then at their expectant faces. They wanted me to apologize, to laugh it off, to say it's okay. Accidents happen. They wanted me to grab paper towels and clean up their mess like I always did. Instead, I pulled out my phone. First, I opened the travel booking app. I'd been planning this surprise for months, a $15,000 European cruise for the whole extended family as a Christmas gift. 12 people, premium balcony suites, all-inclusive dining, shore excursions at every port. I'd been so excited to tell them. I canceled it. One tap, gone. Then I logged into the bank website and removed myself as co-signer from Jessica's car loan. Let's see how funny she finds it when they repossess her BMW that she couldn't afford without my credit backing her. Finally, I accessed the joint checking account where I'd been automatically depositing $800 every month to help with my parents' mortgage and utility bills. I froze it completely. The whole time, they were still laughing behind me, still making jokes. Jessica was showing people the video, replaying my shocked expression. My phone started buzzing within 10 minutes. First text from Mom, "Honey, our cruise confirmation just disappeared from my email. What happened?" I typed back slowly. "Maybe ask Jessica to pay for it with her dollar store budget." Dad called. I ignored it. He texted, "This is beyond childish. It was just a stupid cake. Call the travel agent and fix this right now." Jessica sent a voice memo, screaming that I'd ruined everything, that the cruise meant so much to Mom and Dad, that they'd been planning it for months. The irony wasn't lost on me. More messages flooded in. Aunts, uncles, cousins, all asking what happened, all demanding I fix it. My Uncle Bob sent the best one. "Hey, any chance you could spot me the money for the cruise instead? I already requested time off work and told my boss I'd be gone. This is really messing up my schedule." I didn't respond to any of them. I just picked up my crying daughter, grabbed my keys and her diaper bag, and walked out of my own party while they were still gathered around the cake wreckage. The next morning, I woke up to 89 text messages, threats, guilt trips, sob stories. My mom said I was tearing the family apart. My dad said I was no longer his son. Jessica said I was a vindictive monster who couldn't take a joke. I made my daughter Mickey Mouse pancakes, took a photo of her eating them with frosting all over her face, and sent it to the family group chat with one line, "Invested the vacation money in someone who actually deserves it."